It's called Streaming Will Never Be the Same Again.
Continues to get weirder by the day. And we've covered a number of different things, ranging from actual human beings trying to operate as NPCs. Some been very, very successful. Pinky Doll's gone on to reality television.
Most people know me from
Who's this?
TikTok.
Yo, ice cream so good. Yes, popcorn.
Oh, okay. The one that just called out every single thing that came on screen. Yeah.
Yes, popcorn.
I was making $100K a month.
$100K a month for going, thank you, and repeating yourself all the time. Shit, guys, I gotta start a new channel. I gotta start a new channel.
Stop it. Do you see this?
That Miles Morales dude has gone on to be on Kais and that stream.
Wow, is that a galaxy? Enough of those. I might make it back to my own universe.
I'm so glad I'm a streamer and I don't get to watch most of this shit.
Whoa, let's not do that again. Whoa! It's like I went through a wormhole or something. Pretty sure I'm...
What is happening? What is happening?
Still in the same
What
universe.
the fuck?
What is happening?
And a number of different people literally feeding their families off of being an NPC on TikTok. Then you had the introduction of that AI necklace, I believe the friend necklace.
Oh, we talked about the friend necklace. We talked about this.
I don't know how to woo very good. That's fair.
The fuck you mean?
You're talking to yourself. Let's be honest, chat. I don't even know if you're here. I could be talking to myself. I think I'm crazy. I think I'm fucking crazy. I think I'm actually talking to myself. You guys don't exist. I show up to this television. I show up to this camera every day and I just talk to the void. I think I'm fucking crazy. I got people making $100,000 going, yep, thank you. Fucking Miles Morales, NPC, right? Fucking robots around your neck, talking to yourself. And here I am, trying to make an entertaining show every single day by sitting here, standing here for 2.5, 3 hours a day, actually having a conversation with my chat. Fucking amazing.
Me, at least we're outside. I'm outside. You're not even real.
Yeah, the robot said at least we're outside. You're not outside, bitch. You're a robot.
Where you press a button, you speak into the necklace, and then you get generated text messages based off of what it was that you were talking about. Then to the Doja Spice page that I found on Instagram, where there was an AI influencer that would generate some sort of explicit photos on their Patreon, to where literally you got people paying to see AI generated scantily clad.
What is wrong with you guys? I say that in general. Why would you pay to see AI generated stuff? Just go look at real stuff. For God's sakes.
Add clothing. Lo and behold, this is an artificial influencer. First and foremost, how the fuck you gonna be an influencer if you're not even a real person?
You're not real.
Who are you influencing? But then
My brain hurts, chat. A real person, me, I'm real. I have way fucking less followers and subscribers than a fake AI influencer. I don't even know what's going on right now.
now, I think I may have stumbled upon some of the most bizarre findings in AI.
I like the way this guy talks. He could read me the alphabet, and I'd be like, amazing.
Because it appears that we're soon gonna have AI streamers?
What? Oh, hell no!
That's oh, hell no!
This not even a real person.
This is not a real person. This is not real. The fuck am I doing? What am I doing?
Oh, hell no!
That's
Oh, hell no!
This not even a real person. Look at a hand. It's going crazy on top of the keyboard.
Wait, was it? Her hand's disappearing. There's no way she has a setup like this and the fucking camera's not capturing all the frames. Look at her hand. The fuck? Yeah, what am I looking at right now? What am I looking at?
Crazy on top of the keyboard. Then look at this.
Why are they always Asian?
This lady doing an unboxing video. How you gonna unbox some?
They're unboxing a real item, but they're fake?
When you not real, you got fake fitness influencers.
Fake influencer fitness. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. I'm making AI songs, and these people are making fake influencers. Holy Christ.
You got fake beauty influencers. She's not a...
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. She's not real? So we have a fake person in front of a fake mirror. Or is it a real mirror with a fake person in the mirror? And the background's fake, but then they...
A human being.
Wait a minute.
Make it...
The cameras are different. Okay, she turns.
Beauty influencers.
They're not even the same. They're not even the same. Holy shit. They're not even the same picture on the phones. Right? Complete. Look at her hair in the phone. Closest to her. Right? Hold on. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. Okay. This picture right here is different than this picture right here.
She's not a human being. Make it make sense.
Please make it make sense.
As a streamer, there's going to come a point in which donations, subscriptions, memberships is going to come across. You're going to have people becoming a member to a motherfucking AI?
I'm gonna you know, like what they do for like food in the supermarket, like organic, you know what I mean? Like it's real, like it's organic food, right? No preservatives and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to put a thing at the bottom. All natural streamer, right? Actual streamer. Organic streamer. Actual human. Like, we got to put something on the screen to let people know that this is all real.
That's crazy. That's like a robot trying to pose as a homeless person on motherfucking Skid Row.
Smash him.
Yeah. Yep.
Change? Leave me alone, I don't have any change!
As a streamer, you have to be relatable. There's moments in which you have to talk to the audience about things that you have experienced. What the hell is an AI gonna talk to people about what they experienced today?
They can experience anything you want them to experience, right? They can experience anything you want. Be like, back in my day, be like, wait a minute, how old are you? Back in my day when I was fed information.
I was programmed to come onto the platform and talk to you. Look at the clothing that they chose for me. Take a look at these AI-generated breasts. Aren't they voluptuous? For only
I'll be honest, I don't even know if this guy's real. They're real? You guys watch him? How many? I mean, it doesn't really matter how many followers he's got. 770,000 subscribers. I don't even know if he's real. I don't know what's real anymore. I'm having second thoughts if I'm real.
Only $9.99. You can become an exclusive subscriber on my own. Nobody wants to see that shit.
I think a lot of people want to see it though.
And now a word from our sponsor.
All right, so boom. There's many memories from my childhood that I wish I could relive, like going to the store, getting a brand new pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the hope of getting a holographic card or a legendary card. But what if I told you you can now recreate that same feeling with Arena Club slab packs? Arena Club slab.
Stop it. Stop it. Does he have an advertisement during his video about fake stuff? About virtual cards? Are these real cards or are these virtual cards?
Packs are revolutionizing the repack game with
Stop it. Hold on.
Club slab. After your pulls are revealed, they're immediately be placed in your vault for safekeeping or trading and selling. You can have them officially graded by the Arena Club. With slab packs, it's possible to score.
Slab pack. Is this fake? Like these are virtual cards. Complains about AI, but pushes virtual card ad. Right? Are these virtual cards? Is this okay? Now I don't know. Is this real? And when I mean real, is like this is an actual company or is this a fake company that he's promoting during this AI segment?
Or gem mints for a fraction of their retail price. And with Arena Club, new slab packs drop every Tuesday and Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Arena Club is the only repack that provides real value, a complete view of all possible cards.
Is this satire? I don't even know anymore.
And a clear hit rate.
Hold on. What are they called? Slab packs? Stop it. Is it slab? Slap or slab? Okay. Let me get this straight. No shade towards him. No shade towards him. But how the fuck are you going to have a video talking about fake streamers and all the fake shit that's going on, and then you're promoting virtual collecting cards? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
For each one, I was able to pull a mint Justin Jefferson on my very first pack. Keep in mind, Arena Club has a buyback program which offers 80% of the pack's retail value for up to 10 buyback opportunities. And the Arena Club grading process is accurate, fast, and transparent with a full grade rationale provided an explanation of how your card was scored. So what are you waiting for? Whether you're displaying, selling.
Okay. So now my brain hurts, chat. How the fuck are you going to grade virtual cards? How are you going to grade virtual cards? The whole rating system is about how mint condition it is with the bent corners and the stock and the way the photo is in the middle. Like, how the fuck do you rate virtual cards? It's a roll of the dice? 30's new to this? No, I'm not a fucking moron where you're buying virtual cards and grading them. What are we talking about here? Am I getting the actual card? They always stay mint, bro. Yeah. They should all be 9s and 10s. It's a virtual card. What's going on, Mr. Luke?
Trading or buying, Arena Club is the best card collecting platform for you. So click that link in my description.
They claim they'll send you a real... Okay. So these are real cards. They're just showing you the virtual... You pull virtually and then they give you a card? I still have a problem with this. People were buying their own virtual bricks a few years ago. It's an NFT.
Head over to arenaclub.com/chiseled. Use code chiseled and you'll get 20% off your very first slab pack or card purchase. Again, that's arenaclub.com/chiseled. Use code chiseled and you'll get 20% off your very first slab pack purchase or your first card purchase. Let them know I sent you.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
They're not even real people, bro. It's some sort of
Not real people, not real streamers, not real pictures, not real videos, not real songs, not real cards. We're fine. We're fine, chat.
AI generated Google VO2 is what I saw in all of the subtweets, but it's starting to get a bit out of hand because I've already known that in content creation, they've created like some sort of AI to where now you can have an avatar of yourself. If you're somebody who produces a ton of videos that require a script, all you need to do is essentially just have yourself record without making too much doggone movements. And then all of a sudden they'll create an AI version of you to create the videos. Here's the problem. Streamers are supposed to be able to go and interact with people in real time. Take, for example, somebody like me. I speak with a lot of enunciation.
Yeah, he enunciates really good.
Of words. I'm incredibly animated.
Yep, an AI is not going to misspeak like I do when I fucking butcher words left and right. That's for sure. Well, I guess you could program it, I guess.
It's going to be very difficult to AI me. But there's a lot of people who just sit there chilling all day, who you may think as a viewer is a real person, who might not.
I got to keep moving like this now, chat, just so you know I'm real. Just so you know I'm real.
Not even be a sentient being.
Dear God, no!
Imagine watching a video on YouTube and you got a creator trying to tell you about their lived experience in an effort to be relatable and connect.
Guys, trust me. I'm real. Trust me. I had a good experience today at the breakfast club that I went to.
To you, only to find out they're not even a real person. What?
Why are they always Asian? Can I see one white person? One black person? They're always Asian.
Wouldn't you feel like you getting deceived? Why are you checking yourself out in the mirror, Miss iRobot? You're not real.
Again, the camera is looking at completely different. She's moving completely different on the camera screen. She's moving completely different.
Why are you checking yourself out in the mirror, Miss iRobot? You're not real. Now, don't get me wrong. I recognize AI is coming for everybody. But if you're skilled and talented enough, I think you'll be able to endure the
I don't know. I'll be honest.
Wave of AI coming in, because I think they're really just going to weed out all of the mediocre individuals. But for a streaming perspective, there's a lot of streamers who really just talk to the chat, but don't talk to people individually.
Not me. I talk to you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, I'm sorry. I broke.
You're grand. Like, you got a Kai Cenat speeds kind of size of a stream. It's very difficult to address people by name. But if you're on a smaller scale and you can see the names move without having to put the chat into slow mode, you could at least interact with the people who are viewing you in real time. What these AI streamers gonna do? Like, you supposed to be waiting for GTA 6 to drop. Fast forward, the tail end of this year, you got an AI streamer playing GTA.
At some point, you're going to be able to tell, right? Because, I mean, it would take a long time, but my face changes. And I'm not talking about, like, individually while I'm streaming. Like, you could tell if I'm, like, losing weight or gaining weight, or if I'm tired, if I'm stressed. Like, you could see it on my face, right? If I went outside and got suntan or burned, like, the days go by and things happen, right? My beard grows, it gets trimmed, I get a haircut, right? Like, all this stuff. But yeah, if you watch an AI, over time, it's just gonna be the exact same thing.
Motherfuckers is gonna be able to go and tune in, because I would assume if you got an AI streamer, the aesthetic of the stream is gonna be whatever your imagination.
Yeah, beard gets gray. That's right, Quintar.
Wants it to be. So if you're somebody on the lower end, you're not gonna be able to create the surroundings and the aesthetic that an AI can simply just conjure up. So you're already on the losing end.
Right.
Do you need some money?
Yeah.
I need about $350.
And now that I think about it, I misspoke. It's not even just a mediocre folk who's just coasting, not really trying anything new. It's also the startup individuals, and then not only just the startup, the people who trying to figure things out. You on the back burner, bro, because how you gonna be able to compete with something that's...
Yeah, how do you compete? How do you compete it's almost like Rocky when he goes up against the, Dolph Lundgren, when he goes up against the Russian, right? He's like a machine. You're a machine. I will break you, right? Like that's what it feels like. Like the AI is going to be so dominant. Like, how do you compete with that?
Gonna have all of the analytics already installed, things that already got all the intricacies.
Duplas says, I met 30 last year in Florida and I ate pizza with him. Now I'm not sure if that's actually him and not an AI or not. Yeah, that's how good. I actually sent my robot to have pizza with you. Yeah.
Of the successful streamers that's already going to be plugging in real time and updating itself.
No, I gave you everything I had.
My biggest concern is simply the accountability and responsibility after the fact, because call it what it is. These influencers are indeed influencing, despite the fact that most of us never really asked to have influence per.
I don't like the word influencer. I really don't. Like it's weird, right? Like I'm supposed to influence you. Like if I have this pen here, are you supposed to be influenced to go out and all of a sudden buy a pen brought to you by Bic? You know what I mean? Like is that supposed to happen? I don't even know if that's Bic. Oh, it is. It's a Bic. It's a Bic pen. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Like I don't really think that's a thing. But then again, I'm a person that doesn't, like, if someone's eating a hot dog, I'm like, oh, I need to eat a hot dog. Like, I'm not that type of person, right? I look at it and go, go for a burger, right? I do something different. I'm about a trend follower. If you could tell, my stream is always different. It's always been different. I want it to be different.
Per se, just wanted to go and post stuff online and then conjure up some viewership, and here you are responsible for how people consume said content and what they do with it. Because take a look at what happened with Logan Paul with the forest out in Japan. Countless different, YouTubers or streamers who happen to have controversy, whether they done said something, they done showed something, and they got to get out in front of it and take accountability and take a.
Yeah, how is that going to work? All right, imagine your mind being blown right now if Asmongold, with all the shit that he said, right? If you agree with him or disagree with him, you like him, you don't like him, whatever. But if it came out to say that all of a sudden he's not real, it's an influencer, but it's an AI influencer, right? Him getting banned and whatever, who takes responsibility for that, right? Is it the person that created it? Maybe he didn't create it. Maybe someone else created it, but he's just using it. So it's like, it would be really hard to pin down who to blame. Is it the person that's the content creator's channel? Right? What about if it's underneath a corporation? Right? Like, who is taking credit? Who is taking responsibility?
Hit for it is.
Look what's going on with Piker right now. Hassan. Right? He gets banned for 1 day off Twitch. Telling people to go to someone. Right? If that's an AI telling you to do that, what happens then? Does it really matter if he gets banned?
For whatever it was that they done did. If you've got an AI streamer, what happens in that scenario? The individual behind the scenes who's running the channel be the person who gets called to justice, but for all intents and purposes, because they're going to be the ones who's unseen, they really not going to take that much of a blow.
Right. They're not going to take a blow at all, really.
Furthermore, if you really know what you're doing, you can end up insulating yourself heavily from even being associated to where you have enough checks and balances to where they either cannot find you or it's going to take a whole lot of work in order.
All right. We're going to go down the rabbit hole a little bit here. Imagine a corporation that has a shit ton of money, right? Not only, I'm gonna rewind a little bit. I don't know. He makes some really good faces. I think I'm going to leave you there. That looks good. Okay. Imagine a corporation, okay, where now they have 10 streamers, 10 virtual streamers, where, now follow me, where they want you to believe one thing or the next. So they have 10 streamers, right? They have 10 streamers, And while they go down this one streamer in the morning show at 10 o'clock in the morning says something, and then a video comes out at 12. It's a completely different streamer owned by the same company. You don't really know because you don't really do your due diligence to see. But that streamer tells you something that's similar to the person in the front. They're both fake streamers. They're both virtual streamers. Then 3, then 4, then 5, all 10 throughout the day, put up videos throughout the week or whatever. You start seeing that because you watch one, all of a sudden it starts to show you the other ones because that's the algorithm. Now the algorithm's telling you that what these people are saying, you go, oh, that person's real because you think they're real, okay? And because they're influencers, they say stuff and you listen to those things. Now you believe what they say, but none of those people are actually real. It's just a corporation behind the scenes telling you what they want you to hear, and then you listen to that stuff. How do you believe anything you see right now on the internet? Anything. I don't care if it's a TikTok person. I don't care if it's a Twitter feed. I don't care if it's a YouTuber, Kick, Rumble, whatever it is. How do you know what you're seeing is real? How do you determine that?
As to where they either cannot find you or it's going to take a whole lot of work in order to go and track you down. So for the viewers of these AI platforms, it's going to be an incredibly confusing kind of experience. At least I would assume so.
Right.
Because what the hell are you going to do now? Like, legitimately, children going to be growing up thinking they seeing actual humans only to...
I didn't even think about that, right? Now you've conditioned. So my 10-year-old son, he doesn't have YouTube yet, right? He has kids' YouTube. I regulate what he can see or who he can see or whatnot because I'm in my kid's my life, right? Like I try to make sure that he doesn't see shit he's not supposed to see. Okay. But now I let him go. He gets a YouTube account. He can watch whatever he watches, right? Becoming an adult, 13, 14, 15, 16. But now he's been conditioned for fake YouTubers, fake influencers for 4 years, for 5 years. Those people are not real. They've never been real. But he hears what they say, repeats what they say, believes what they say. What happens, man? Right? It's different when it's a person and when it's fake, where it's one person that has multiple entities and then doing stuff on their own, right? Rebsy says, and there's the one guy who will just say, yes, there's 17 months in a year. Yes, there's people that also be fooled by AI. Yeah, there's plenty of people to be fooled by AI. I have a conversation every morning, well, not every morning, but when I go to breakfast, there's a gentleman that I sit with, right? And he's an older gentleman, doesn't really know about technology and whatnot. Okay. And we have a conversation. I show him stuff. And he's like, I didn't know that was happening. Right? I didn't know that was a thing. People get fooled all the time. Now, when that's one far spectrum, right? These are older people that don't know about the technology. And then there's the new people that know about technology, but that don't know they're being fooled. Okay. And then they're conditioned. They're conditioned in accepting it and being, it's okay. And when they find out down the road, they'll be like, not that big of a deal. Even though it's shaping them. It's shaping them.
To find out it's an AI generated influencer.
Right.
Now, granted, there's certain sort of
Google VO2 AI influencer. That's a fake person.
that could give things away. As always, I've said.
How would you know? Like, if you're not looking, you're just second screen on your phone. You're not really paying attention. You're just listening to her
Now,
speak.
granted, there's certain sort of ticks that can give things away. As always, I've said, look at the hands.
Her mouth a little bit, right? Her mouth, if you know what you're looking for.
And look at the mouth. Sometimes you can see some form of fidgety or something that's there to where you can see, oh no, that's not a human being. The thumbs, I guess AI can't figure out thumbs or pinkies in motion. So maybe that's a telltale sign.
We're living in some weird ass times.
Sign that you're probably not watching an actual human being, but for the children who's coming up, they're just gonna assume everything they see is real because when we were all children,
or everything's fake. Either way, you're affecting the young minds. Either they're just blindly thinking that everything's fake, or they're blindly thinking that everything's real.
You didn't think these robots and AI stuff existed, so I am incredibly flummoxed, confused, and concerned about what this...
I'm all those things. I'm all those things as well.
This means moving forward as it pertains to social media consumption, because the percentage of individuals who are on their phone is only increasing. I think people average...
Right, House. Right, House says they'll figure out thumbs sooner or later. The thing is, though, It'll be indistinguishable. You will not be able to tell. This is the worst. Remember just, what was it, 2 years ago? The Will Smith eating spaghetti thing? And then you look at what they do now? It's insane. There was another video I watched. A guy made a short film, all AI. It was like a 20-second, 30-second thing, all video AI. You wouldn't know, and you wouldn't know it's AI because if he didn't tell you it was AI. But because he knew it was AI, then you're like, oh yeah, it's AI. Right? It's amazing. I'll see if I can find it. Right? It's just crazy.
Of their screen time is anywhere between like 8 to some 15 some hours. People will go to work, can't even focus at work. They're so doggone overstimulated. They're going to have their computer opened on one social media app. They're going to have their phone open on another. And they're going to have a desktop or laptop on whatever the hell it is that they got to work at. Unless you're doing some sort of work that requires you to not be on a device and you simply don't got the time, that's really the only possibility you have of a full disconnect. But then even afterwards, once you get off of work, it's a possibility you could just be doom scrolling forever. It's getting to a point now where it's just too much fucking technology, bro.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. And you know what? I just thought about it while he was saying it. It all depends on what the influencer is. But let's say it's just an influencer that's not real, but is just giving you actual facts. Giving you actual facts. Doesn't matter if the influencer's fake. What's the difference if the influencer's fake or if it's just a voiceover? If it's just me reading, you don't see my face on the thing, and I'm actually speaking, and I'm doing a voiceover of telling you facts about World War II or Empire State Building or whatever it is, right? If I shut my camera off right now and I'm just not on screen and I'm just talking, what you wouldn't know if I'm real or fake. And if I'm just telling you real stuff and it's actual real stuff, then is there any harm in that? No. So if there's a fake person on screen, is there any harm in that? I don't know. It's such a blurred line of, like, when I didn't have a camera on, people were like, how come you don't have a camera? And then I put my camera on years and years ago, right? I wanted to be a faceless channel, but being a non-faceless channel brought more people in when I was on Twitch. Okay. So it's like people want to see someone like to connect with or whatever that thing that people want. But now if it's fake, it's a fake person on screen. Do you care if it's fake or not? As long as you are connecting with that person, does it matter? I don't know. That's a question.
That everybody got access to. Because if you're somebody who's operating in tech, you got it. This is what you do for a living, cool. But everybody having access to this shit,
yeah.
Every and anybody, it's going to start to get a bit dangerous, bro. Because as you've always heard throughout your lifetime, too much of anything ain't good for you.
Please! No!
Good video. I'm a little concerned about the ad about the virtual cards. I gotta go back and look at that. I'm not really too sure. VTubers on the rise. Yeah, there's those people that do the cartoon characters on the screen. Right, and it's a real person behind, you would think, talking as a virtual person, right? Which I guess is fine because it's a real person talking. But when it gets so, and it blurs the line where the person on the screen looks real, but they're not even real, and then the voice that they have is not even someone behind the scenes talking, right? It's just a robot or AI talking for the AI on the screen, and there's no real interaction whatsoever. Yeah, it's crazy. Salty says there'll be no reason for streamers to exist and create content once you can make a fake one that does all the work and earns you the revenue. I always think there'll be always someone, though. I would be one of those people, Salty, where I would still compete against AI because I think there would be people out there that would want to watch a real. I wasn't joking. Like putting something on the screen saying I'm an actual person, like they do on produce, saying organic, farm fresh, right? So you know the difference between that and fake shit or processed shit or science shit. Okay, like that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna put stuff on your screen at the bottom that says real person, actual human being.